What's up, guys? My name's Eric. If this is your first time watching, and my birthday's coming up in 2 days, so I'm gonna turn 24. Woo! But I wanted to come on here and record a video and just kind of talk about the things that I've learned in the past. Basically, I made a reel on this on my Instagram. It's the 6 lessons that I learned at 23. And I just thought I would share this on here today to help some of you guys who are younger, or I feel like I don't want to be like the person who speaks on things who they shouldn't, but I feel like I have lived for 40 years. Like I'm actually, no, maybe like 30, 35. I feel like that's where I'm mentally at. And I know, it sounds ridiculous. Like, it sounds ridiculous to me too, but that's just how I feel, like, just the way I interact, how I interact with millennials, older people. I get a lot of people saying, like, I have a very... See, this sounds like narcissistic now, but I get a lot of people saying that I have a very sound mind. I have a very tempered, disciplined mindset when it comes to, like, my outlook on life and how I approach the world. But anyways, enough. If that kind of like turned you off, I don't care. I don't really care. For the people who are willing to listen, get jacked. That's number one. Number one is you got to get in shape. You got to get in better shape. You got to do some form of resistance training that's going to build muscle, because everything gets better. You have increased energy. You passively burn more calories so you can eat the foods that you want because you actually worked for it and you deserved it. Regulates your hormones, or regulates your insulin, so people who are struggling with diabetes. Anyways, that stuff, right? But also you get to look cool, right? If you're a skinny guy, I was a skinny Asian nerd, and I had no confidence in myself. I wasn't attractive. I thought I was going to be alone forever. I thought I was different. Like, why me? I was basically just, I was hopeless. I thought I was hopeless. I thought this was my genetics, but I actually hit the gym, got in shape, I stayed consistent, and as a result, I started to gain more respect, funny enough. That's how the world works, because people are superficial in this life, and it just makes things better. Even though, like, that's how, like, you don't like it, you might not like what I have to say, like, oh, if people really did truly respect you, the physique doesn't matter, but that's not the world that we live in. Even if the people are aware of it, it just makes sense, because your input and your energy that you deal with inside when nobody's watching is how you're gonna portray that in real life. So if you don't even have enough self-respect to stay physically active and train your mind to be virtuistic, optimistic, you're not thinking of negative energy, you're not thinking of, like, thinking of jealousy, holding grudges, wishing bad things on other people, like, that energy will show. People can sense that. It will show in your face, your wrinkles. You just look evil, like evil thoughts, right? And it goes beyond that. Just having a form of self-respect for yourself, and people in turn will start respecting you. Funny enough, that's how the universe will give it to you. You just got to seek that virtuous lifestyle, virtuous mindset. And that's what I did. That's what I began doing, because I knew deep down with my moral compass, the path I was going down at that point. I was gooning. I was escaping through playing video games and watching anime. I was living through other people pleasing. I was wishing, like, oh, I wish I could be them. And then I was like, why didn't I become that myself? Right? Why didn't I go ahead and do that? And I needed a wake-up call. I had people push me, people online who I'm lucky to have met, not meet, or come across. And I started working on myself. And I can say proudly, like, that's the number one thing that changed the trajectory of my life, is getting jacked. Now I feel more confident in myself. My social abilities are, like, I feel like on par. Like, I'm way better than who I was 5 years ago. Number two, you gotta try new things. You gotta get uncomfortable. Like, you never know what you like until you get out of your comfort zone and you chase the thing that makes you tick. Like, what makes you tick? What gets your soul fulfilled? Like, if you're in your current situation and you feel like you're lost, purposeless, nothing really fulfills you, you feel empty, then you have to start, one, going out and trying new things, getting uncomfortable, which means actually going outside, interacting with people, and stop being a homebody. Add some variety and flavor into your life. And then two, you gotta start sticking to your word. No wonder you feel soulless. No wonder you feel purposeless. Because you can't even stick to what you say. You say you're gonna change your life by waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning. You say that you're gonna hit the gym 2 to 3 times a week, yet you are inconsistently showing up once or twice every month or every few weeks. You tell yourself you're going to do this when you have time. When are you going to ever have the time when you can't even make the time right now? You can sure damn as well make the time to play video games. You can make time to eat that junk food because it's quick and convenient, right? You chase the quick, convenient dopamine hit every single time, and no wonder you feel like you're not disciplined. No wonder you feel like you can't concentrate. No wonder you feel like you have no control in your life, right? It just makes sense. And I'm like, who the hell am I to tell you all this, right? Because it makes sense. I'm telling you because it makes sense. That's the reason why you can relate to this, what I'm saying right now. Because I've lived through that. I've lived through this cyclical, destructive habit inside my head, like constantly lowering my frequency, constantly lowering my spirituality, because I never stuck to the things that I did. I lived on a lower frequency level. I was lustful, just being jealous of others, being mad at life, holding grudges. I had immigrant parents, so I would always compare my immigrant parents to other parents and family members I would see through other people, like, oh, I wish my parents could treat me like that. I wish. Why don't I actually focus on the things I can control, which I chose for it to be my physique, and work on being a better person? Why not that? Why not get a little more intelligent? I always thought like, oh, I had ADHD, but it was never diagnosed, so I'm going to use that as an excuse to not try hard on my studies, to not read books, to not really try to push past my comfort zone. Like, every time I read and I was learning and my brain would hurt, and I would use that as an excuse to say, oh, I can't focus, or I can't study, like I can't pick it up as easily. But now I've identified that friction or that hurting in the brain as literally my brain is trying to learn right now. I'm learning. That's why it hurts. Why do you think you go to the gym and when you exercise, it burns? Your muscles burn. You're breathing harder. You're running out of breath. You're literally training to adapt. Your body is adapting in the spot. It's signaling as a response for you to adapt. And that's why you get better the next few days when the next few days come by, the next few weeks, your body is ready to take on that amount of stimulus and stress. The same thing applies with all areas of your life. If you feel awkward, you feel very uncomfortable in front of others, that's your body seeing a foreign thing, being so uncomfortable with it, so the next time your body recognizes it, you're not as surprised, you're not as stressed, you're not as scared, right? It's familiar. It becomes familiar. That's an emotion. Like, these things we're feeling, it's emotions, and emotions become familiar eventually, right? I'm gonna keep this video short because until I see a significant amount of people watching this, but obviously the goal is to, if there's one person watching this and they're getting a lot of value from this, I just hope, man, I hope you kill it later on. I hope you become better than me. I hope you become more jacked, you become more intelligent. Hell, you might even help your own family and, I don't know, be famous or whatever you want to do. Not be famous, because I don't want to be famous. I just want to help people, because I don't want to say I'm a life coach. I'm just a fitness coach trying to help people get in shape. But it's the mindset that goes into getting in shape. Even though I'm just a fitness coach, I do want to, the thing that makes me different from other people is that I help people work through their like mental reasonings, the mindset that goes into it, maybe a little bit of life advice. I can only speak for what I went through and what I know others are going through as a skinny Asian guy, people who look like me, guy or girl, it doesn't matter, but mainly for the guys because I am a guy, and most guys will understand what I'm saying. So my last piece of advice is that nobody is gonna save you, and it's a little controversial. Like, I like to say I'm agnostic, so I know there's gonna be a bunch of unsolicited religious advice on my, because I be getting those. It's kind of annoying. Like, I didn't ask for your opinion. I didn't ask for your statement. Like, I get it. Like, I'm trying to stay in tune with my spirituality, but like a lot of things, there's a lot of gaps, and I'm not trying to make this a religious discussion, but whether you're religious or not, no one is going to save you at the end of the day. Like, you can have like God's prayer or like God's will or whatever, he'll try to guide you. Use that as your reasoning. My reasoning is like, I think more of like, I've been reading Berserk, so Guts is nicknamed the struggler. And I feel like all of us struggle. We're built to struggle. We're made to struggle. I follow more Buddhism principles. Like, we're on this earth. Like, the thing like we're gonna have is suffering. We're gonna suffer regardless, whether you like it or not. Positive suffering, it doesn't matter. It's not positive or negative. It's just suffering. You're gonna be bound to struggle, and nobody is coming to save you. So you got to save yourself, and that's what I did. Right. I was at a point in my life where I was playing video games all day. I jerked off to freaking porn and hentai because I couldn't cope with the reality that I was living in. I was a loser. I was unattractive. Like, girls didn't like me. I was wondering why I was so awkward. So I used video games, and I try to live through other characters. I try to live through influencers, TV actors, anime superheroes, things like that. So, I mean, why do you think there's so many people with anime pictures? They try, like, I used to be the one with anime pictures. I used to have pictures of Kaneki, Eren Yeager, because I felt like I resonated with them, right? People go with what they resonate with. People go with who they feel like they could be like. And that's why there's a bunch of people with anime pictures. A bunch of things like they don't want to show their face because they know they're not. Like, for me, I'm speaking for me now, like, I knew I wasn't, like, attractive to put my face on there, as narcissistic and, like, you know, as narcissistic as it sounds, but, like, that's kind of like the truth. Like, you can't tell me I'm not lying. Like, that's true, right? But if not, like, also, like, there's to some extent, like, I didn't want to show my face because, you know, I want to keep my life more private, more introverted. Like, I get all that too, but that's part of the reason too, because like, you don't think you're attractive, you don't think you're enough. And the thing is, you got to take steps in that direction where you know it's going to improve your life. That's why I say be comfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. You got to take the small steps to the path to the life that you want to live. If you want to get more jacked, then set yourself up. Buy that membership. Go once a week, and then after a month of going once a week, then you make it 2 weeks. I mean, not 2 weeks, 2 days in a week, and then 3 days. You gotta build the habit. It's habit stacking. You gotta constantly stack small victories, and eventually they'll realize into something more. And it's not just getting jacked. It's all aspects of your life. You wanna be more confident in talking to girls? Start by talking to your friends. Have a conversation with them. See from their point of view. Like, ask them. Ask people who are older than you. Don't ask your friends. Ask people in relationships and long, loving relationships. Ask older adults. Practice talking to girls and view them as humans. Okay? Not as a means to an end. Whatever friends, if you have friends that are girls, start talking to them about what do you think they would like, without the intention of wanting to get at them. Not just because they're your crush, but they're platonic friends. Things like that. There's so much more that I could talk about. Like, if you guys have anything you want to talk about, just DM me on my Instagram, comment down below, let me know what you guys think. I really want to, like, build a community of like-minded people And if you really enjoy what I'm like, if you really resonate with what I'm talking about, I hope you can stay longer, because I'm still trying to figure out what this YouTube channel is about, but it's mainly for fitness coaching right now. I do run a business of fitness coaching. I'll be transparent about that. But like this is also serves as my YouTube channel as an opportunity to kind of talk about what I went through and other people's problems, and how I can help provide a solution to that, or a guidance at least. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. You took some value away from it. My birthday's in 2 days, on Monday. It's going, yeah, it's next Monday. But probably just gonna do something with me and my girlfriend, my partner. And yeah. Peace out, guys. Hopefully you guys continue to get better. Stay true to yourself. Know your own truth in a positive, optimistic way that will help others. Bring positive energy around into your world, your space, your reality. Be careful for what you consume. What you consume will consume you. Alright. Love you guys.